Question 11. Debbie drove from junction 12 to junction 13 on a motorway. The travel graph shows Debbie's journey. Here's our travel graph. You got time along the bottom, 0, 10, 20, 30. Distance from junction 12 in kilometres, so as time goes by, her distance from junction 12, where she starts, goes up. And it goes 10, 20, 30, 40 kilometres. Ian, someone else, also drove from junction 12 to junction 13 on the same motorway. He drove at an average speed of 66 kilometres per hour. Who had the faster average speed, Debbie or Ian? You must explain your answer. That's what that star means there. When you got a star there, if you just put Debbie or Ian, you won't get any marks, because obviously it's a big question, 4 marks. You're not just going to have a 50-50 chance of getting it right, you've got to put some explanation in there. So there's 2 ways of doing it. You could use the graph to work out the average speed that Debbie goes and then compare it to this 66 kilometres per hour. So we'll try that then. First of all, look on the graph for a part that looks where the line, you want the line to cross exactly past some lines on the graph. So you got here. That bit there, you can see it crosses there. It's a really nice place because you've got exactly 20 minutes and it's halfway between 20 and 30, 25. What does that tell us? It means in 20 minutes Debbie drove 25 kilometres. So I'm going to write that down. 25 kilometres in 20 minutes. Okay? So you should now be able to work out how many kilometres she went in an hour. Well, 20 minutes times that by 3, you get an hour, don't you? Times that by 3 then, 75 kilometres in 1 hour. So I'm going to write that down as Debbie is faster. Her average speed is 75 km per hour, which is faster than 66 kilometers per hour. That's one way of doing it. It's probably the easier way of doing it. The other way to do it would be to see what Ian's speed is, 66 kilometers per hour, and try and plot that on the graph. Now, 66 kilometers is obviously not on there, and 1 hour is not on there, but you could, if it's 66 kilometers in 1 hour, well, how far it is in half an hour? Half of that, which is 33 kilometers. So in 30 minutes it's going to be 33 kilometers, and they go up in ones, 30, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and so on. So 1, 2, 3, that's 33 kilometers in 30 minutes right there. So if you draw a line from 0 to that point, you can see that the line I've just drawn is shallower, which means it's a slower speed. So if you want to do that, you can draw the line on, and your explanation would be that Debbie is going faster because the gradient of her line is greater, which means she's travelling at a greater speed. But I still think it's better to do it that way.